What's going on, everybody? I'm James Trillo from Maher Media, here for the recap video for Blackhawks Flyers. The Flyers make the comeback, down 2-0 going into the third. Wasn't looking pretty, and I was texting Paul Jackson here from Maher Media. I was like, dude, I'm going to go into this post-game video, and I'm going to just rip into these guys. This is ridiculous. We're down 2-0. We're going to get shut out by the worst team in hockey. I'm not saying I was losing hope, but I was pissed. And all of a sudden, 2-1. Who had the first goal? Coots. Coots makes it 2-1. And then, of course, I don't know if you guys saw the video, a few videos before on TikTok and on Instagram. I believe it was on Twitter as well. It was me talking on the radio at my community college. And I was kind of disrespecting 𝐊𝐂𝐇𝐄𝐑, I won't lie. I kind of was. And, of course, he scores. I also mentioned to my friend the other night that, I feel like Coots, had that hat trick and he's done nothing since. That's what it feels like. And of course, those are the two guys that scores. So the JT jinx strikes again, but whatever it takes. It's 𝐊𝐍 Michkov in OT, his second OT winner of his rookie season so far. My goodness, that feels so good. It feels so great to have a comeback win like that. I know it may have been against the worst team in hockey. We may have been shut out for 2.5 periods against the worst team in hockey. Or you could look at it this way. The Flyers earned 2 points at home, snapped a little 2-game losing skid. Of course, I was at those 2 games they lost. I stayed home for this one, didn't go, and they win, so maybe that's a sign. I don't know. But you guys tell me, should I stop going to games for a little bit, see if they can get on a winning streak? I don't know. Maybe it was just because they played the Hurricanes and the Avalanche, and then they played Chicago when I wasn't there. That's probably what it is, but we'll see. And I'm a pretty superstitious guy, so I don't know about you guys, but man, that is such a good feeling to win that game. Coots gets the first one. 𝐊𝐂𝐇𝐄𝐑 snipes one for the second goal. And then, of course, Michkov in OT on the power play. Right before that, we had a 3-on-1 in overtime, and we don't get a shot off. Before that was the delayed penalty. I think it was called holding. Konechny draws that penalty. And then we have a 3-on-1. We don't get a shot off. And I'm like, how do we not get a shot off on a 3-on-1? But thankfully, we get the 4-on-3. And not only do we get a shot, it goes in to the back of the net. Michkov wins it in overtime. Coots had a great game today. Konechny had a good game. 𝐊𝐂𝐇𝐄𝐑 had a good game. Goaltending situation. 𝐊𝐍𝐷 was in net today for the Philadelphia Flyers. He did look shaky at first. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. He looked very shaky. He was making me nervous. There were a few different moments in this game where he just couldn't squeeze the puck. He just couldn't freeze the puck for some reason. He would make the original save, and then for some reason he would let up a rebound in front, and thankfully it didn't end up mattering. He ended up settling in. He had a good game. The Flyers did deserve to win this game. I feel like we definitely did outplay them offensively, and the forecheck was so much better. There were moments in this game where, we dumped the puck in, and instead of just dumping it in, making a line change, and all of a sudden the puck goes out of the zone and the other team gets set up, we're actually getting set up in the offensive zone for once, actually getting shots on goal. There were moments in this game where, we dumped the puck in, and instead of just dumping it in, making a line change, and all of a sudden the puck goes out of the zone and the other team gets set up, we're actually getting set up in the offensive zone for once, actually getting shots on goal. And finally, this wasn't a game where, they sneak out a overtime win like it was the last time Michkov had the OT winner against Ottawa, where we had, 19 shots and we won in overtime with 5 goals. It wasn't like that. We were getting shots on net. We're getting chances, almost 40 shots on goal, and we get a well-deserved win. Flyers deserve to win this game. I would be honest if they didn't deserve to win it. I really would be. But the Flyers deserve to win this game. It was really frustrating at first, down 2-0 after 2 periods. I'm thinking, I'm going to have to go into this recap video and just rip into them. I'm thinking 3 straight home losses in a row with 0 points, possibly getting shut out by the worst team in hockey, arguably the worst team in hockey. I think record-wise they are right now. But, yeah, let's be real. Bedard versus Michkov did not disappoint. Michkov gets the OT winner, of course, almost like it was scripted or something. The two best young talents in hockey, really, going head-to-head. It might not be the 2 best teams, but definitely a fun game to watch for sure. Right out of the gate, at the beginning of the game, This was just back and forth. It almost looked like it was a 3-on-3 overtime style, but with 5 guys on each side. It was just going back and forth, back and forth. Breakaway this way, 2-on-1 this way, 3-on-2 this way, scoring chance this way, scoring chance that way. It was just back and forth. It was extremely entertaining. Unfortunately, to start the game, we had a 4-on-2, and of course, we botched that. We don't get a shot off, and then Chicago goes back the other way with 3-on-2, and it's a slam dunk goal, go up 1-0. That was the only goal in the first period. That was frustrating. That pissed me off. But hey, I can't complain. The Flyers get a win, and it feels so good watching the Flyers get a win on a Saturday afternoon, because they used to always have these Saturday afternoon games at 1 o'clock at home, like when I was growing up, when I was younger. And it was like my favorite part of the week, getting to watch the Flyers on a Saturday afternoon, not having to worry about school tomorrow. It was the best. And a Flyers win on a Saturday 1 o'clock game, that brings back memories, man. This hits different. I'm so glad they won today. This win feels great. Let me know what you guys think in the comments wherever you're seeing this, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, wherever it may be. You can follow me on Twitter, JamesTurillo24. I've been tweeting out pretty much through every single game so far this season, just my live reactions and my thoughts. And in case you can't watch the game, you're at work, you're somewhere else, and you want to keep up with the game, follow me on Twitter. I got you. Of course, follow all our socials here on Maher Media. And as always, let's go Flyers.